And he gives us all this snorkeling equipment, and I've got, you know, all this on. He puts a big old floater thing on me with a strap and throws me into the ocean. And I feel something, and is that an eel? Is that an eel? And then my husband floats up to me. He's got on a big pair of goggles, big thing in his mouth, takes that thing out and looks at me and says, "You want to do it?" All right, so me and my high school boyfriend would get out in his 79 Monte Carlo that was as long as this stage. And we would make out, and then I would go home to my precious mama, Lucille, and say, "Mama, I must have burned my neck on a curling iron." And she knew that was crazy, but anyway, if I said to my husband, "Chuck, suck my neck." "Suck my neck, Chuck. As hard as you can. Until you put a bruise on me." If I said that to him, I think he would have a heart attack. But he'd do it. He'd do it. I can't even think about going on one of these trips until I can get through Christmas. And I don't mean to sound like everything falls on me, but everything falls on me. I love my family, but they don't do anything to help me. I do all the decorating, the cooking, the cleaning, the wrapping, the shopping, all that. Last year, on December the 24th, my husband said to me, "Can I help you do anything?" And I said, "I'm going to beat you to death." And I can't think about this trip because I got to get ready for Christmas, and I get so torn up that I want to take to the bed. I want to take to the bed, but I can't take to the bed because if I take to the bed, nobody's going to have Christmas. Do y'all remember being in high school and just hormones running through you and you're like, I want to make out in a car? I remember. I wish I felt that way now. I wish I felt that way now. I could get a new purse out of that. There was another time that we went to Alaska, and my husband signed us up for the largest zip line in North America. And we got on a Rickledy school bus with a high school boy driving that was high on marijuana. And he drove us up to the top of that mountain, and we all got out, and he said, "Okay, listen, there's a couple of grizzlies that live up here. If they pop up out of that rock, just run." Well, I was taking care of my little mom and daddy. I couldn't tour, so I would go and spend the night with my little mom and daddy. And my little mama had to have soft foods there for a while, so that's why I got on that Jell-O kick. And I sat there and ate all that with my little mama, and then all of a sudden my stomach was laying on my legs. Look at all these good-looking men. Lord, I did not know all y'all were coming. I wouldn't have been talking about my stomach on my legs. Look at y'all in these half-zip golf pullovers. Hello. That says health insurance to me. But I want y'all to know that with those first two, I was on top of my game. I really was. I was helping in the classroom, and I was bringing muffins, and I was all up in there. And then at night, I would be doing flashcards, and I'd be drilling those first two. You're going to make 100 on this spelling test, and I mean it. Oh, and they were scared to death. That third baby, I remember asking one of her teachers, "Can she read?" I've got a good friend that has been through a divorce, and I've watched her go through this, and she's really doing well. She's doing great. She's quit eating bread, and she's doing sit-ups in the living room, and she looks like a movie star, and wants a man. She's ready to get out there and get another man, and it is on like Donkey Kong. And I've sat here, watched her go through this, and I thought, oh my Lord, if I had to get out here and get a man at 57, after I've eaten all this Jell-O. Yes. It would take $1,000 just to groom what all I've got going on. Look at y'all in these half-zip golf pullovers. Hello. That says health insurance to me. All right, y'all make me think of my husband. Let me tell you about him. Because he's got a 401k. And, yeah. Okay, we met at the University of Tennessee. When I hear a man say, go Vols, I think, oh my Lord, did I make out with him in the 80s? My husband is a very type A, anal retentive, overachiever. So during this old pandemic, he had to make an office in our home. And he would come out every morning and give me this huge list of things that he thought I should be doing. Hard things. Hard things. Things like paint the hallway or something like that. And I said, excuse me, but I stay in my gown until the third hour of the Today Show. Look at y'all in these half-zip golf pullovers. Hello. That says health insurance to me. All right, y'all make me think of my husband. Let me tell you about him. Because he's got a 401k. And, yeah. Okay, we met at the University of Tennessee. When I hear a man say, go Vols, I think, oh my Lord, did I make out with him in the 80s? My husband is very, very smart in math and has an undergraduate and then a master's in some kind of math something. I don't know. Our first date, he said, I love a derivative. And I remember thinking, okay. Right? Okay. But he bred with me and has 3 children that cannot do math. All of them took after me, but they're fun. They're fun. And they're not buttholes. You know? I know, thank you. Okay, are there any teachers in here? Okay, we didn't hear them clap big because they raised their hand. I don't know how y'all do it. God did not call me to do it. If I was a teacher, I'd be running out this highway with my bra on that side of my clothes. My teachers for my children were wonderful and helped me so much, and they like me, and I love them, and they invited